Effect of mealtime and performance.
Mm.
So, what would be the difference between someone who, say, randomly eats their meals every 2 hours, has one meal, waits 2 hours, lets it digest, has another meal, as opposed to someone who like graze throughout the day and then eat most of the calories at night?
Mm-hmm.
Like say like eating like 2,000 calories before bed.
Yeah. The biggest factor or overarching factor is purely if you're getting your calories in.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you're having in the morning or in the night.
Yeah.
It's not a massive effect.
Yeah. So calories eaten for the day is what.
That's the biggest factor.
Yeah.
If you want to deep dive into like the smaller, like 1% kind of stuff, I would look at saying having them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nutrients and a lot of food for your body to process.
Yeah.
So
even though it's at night where like say if you have it right before bed, you're not going to be doing much.
Yeah, but then it plays into a whole other effect of the sleep as well.
Yeah.
So
Like the effect it have on your sleep quality.
yeah, it's a lot for the body to handle, trying to sleep and then also trying to digest at the same time. A lot of studies show that having a massive impact before bed affects sleep quality greatly.
Yeah.
So having it like an hour or 2 hours before bed, it's not too bad. You can also look at the purely like the size of the food digested. So take that size of food, eating all that in one go.
Yeah.
There's only a certain amount of time for your gastric emptying cycle. So how long it actually takes to get through your body.
Yeah.
It's not going to go super slow just because you had a lot of food.
So it still goes at the same rate no matter the food amount.
Pretty well, yeah. It does sound a little bit, but it's pretty much the same. So if it hasn't got enough time for your intestines to really absorb all that extra energy and the nutrients, because it's such a large size of volume of food, you look at probably missing out a few nutrients, key nutrients in there.
Because there's so much you can't absorb it all.
But again, this is like the 1%, not a massive thing.
Yeah.
So if you want to get every little bang for your buck, then having it spaced out would be much better.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not a massive effect. It's not going to greatly impact your overall calories or nutrients.
Yeah. Okay. Personally, from a performance standpoint, I feel better when I've had some food before I train. So like if I have like a few meals before I train, then physically I feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that's like an adaptation or something, but I just feel mentally better. I feel physically better because I've got that food in me. And then training from a powerlifting standpoint, I feel like I can brace better. So I've got that like sustenance in my stomach.
Yep.
And then I feel like mentally I've got food in me, I've got fuel in me, I'm going to perform better.
Yeah. That is.
But I feel like that's very much an individual thing.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, I'm the same. I like having food in me. And I think
and then you
it's
find
also,
there's some people that will wake up at 6, won't eat, and then they'll go straight to training, and that's when they feel better.
Yeah, definitely. And I think there is some credit to what you're doing as well. So for powerlifting, it's like a very neurologically demanding sport or exercise, whereas a HIIT class isn't so neuromuscularly demanding.
Yeah.
So as you know, your brain fuels on glucose. It wants glucose, it wants sugar. It doesn't work anything else.
Yeah.
So if you're doing like a HIIT class, for instance, not massive brain stimulus for it. Like it's not like neuromuscular demanding.
Yeah, it's getting used to it.
Yeah, so you can probably get to a class pretty easily with that. Whereas powerlifting, because it's such a high CNS taxing exercise, having that glucose in your system and that sugar there for your brain to use for that CNS stimulus would probably be really beneficial.
Yeah.
So again, it's whatever you feel like doing. It's not like a set rule, but to me it makes more sense that if you are doing something with high CNS, so like powerlifting where you are lifting like very high loads, having that sugar in your body for your brain to utilize for that CNS recruitment of your muscle units, it would be a better process to go through.